Let's now get a little bit deeper and see how we can navigate all throughout all of our editing options once we're inside of a document. So I'm going to go ahead and open up back to our safety poster for work, which is currently blank. So once I click on the page itself, you're going to see that all of these options now appear. So let's now dig deeper into some of these options. So if you'll notice that the first option here is design, and then that is broken down into a variety of different options here, including my templates, different styles, and then within each of these I'm going to have some other subsets. So under my templates, you'll see here I have Christmas, poster, I have this little arrow pointing to the right to give me even more options here. So if I wanted to go deeper into these, I can click on menu, for example, and they're going to show me menu templates. I can click on cafe menu, and of course I can go ahead and just start typing something out if I'm looking for something else. Now let's just go ahead and type out Mother's Day, for example. And now there I have it. Now when you are searching, you will see that I do have these extra options to be able to filter based off of what I am looking for. So if I click on this, you're going to see here, maybe I'm only looking for pink. So I click on that and all my options will only come in pink. Let's try blue. And you can see all the templates now come in that color. Let's go ahead and click away, come back to design, and now let's go over here to elements. Now elements is just sort of a catch-all to see all the different graphical elements that are available within Canva to help you spruce up your image. So I'm going to go ahead and go over to the top and I'm just going to type out the word safety because this is going to be my safety poster. And let's just see what pops up here. And you'll notice, just like how I saw in my design, I'm going to have a number of different sub-tabs and different groupings for me to filter out by, let's just say, safety graphics, safety photos, safety videos, safety audio, safety shapes, etc. And some of these things may not be available depending on your search, but you can see also I can come back here and I'll go back to my photos and very easily I can now bring this in. So anytime you want to bring in any content, it's very easy. Just simply click on it and then it'll show up. And we're going to get a little bit deeper in terms of how we can work with these individual toolbars based off of what you have on your canvas. Now that I have this word safety there and I've seen all these options, I can now also filter these out. So when I click on this, you'll see that I get a lot more options in addition to the colors. I get the orientation for my graphics. I get animation for my graphics potentially, or I can filter it out whether it's going to be free or pro, and then also see here I can say cutouts only. So let's now just try horizontal. And now if I click away, you're going to see all my graphics are now going to be horizontal. I click back on my filter menu. This time I'm going to do square. I click away, and all of these will only be square-shaped images. Let's go ahead and try a few other ones. And you'll see also I can look for animated images and I can also filter it out by price, but this time I'm going to say cutouts only and see what that looks like. And you can see how we have these nice little standalone objects. Let's go ahead now and just bring in just this safety helmet, and you'll see now this is a standalone all by itself. So really nice, saving me the trouble of having to cut it out. Now let's go ahead and go over here to text, which we're going to have a whole lesson on. But you'll see, once again, I can now scroll up and down and see all the preset options I have available to me. And then I also have uploads here if I wanted to upload my own image. And you can see here's a record of some things that I have uploaded in the past. But now if I wanted to, I can very easily upload an image. That's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to click on Upload Files, and then it's going to take me into my computer, and I'm going to upload this file that I have available. And I have this file called safety. I double click on that and you're going to watch it, how it's going to upload from my computer into Canva, now allowing me to use this. So let's now put that on page 2. And now, just like that, I click on that and now I have that at the ready. So you're going to see all the record of all the things that I have uploaded in the past, and you'll be able to see the same thing. And just like how we saw with our elements and our design, we're going to have different tabs available based off of what you have uploaded. So really, really neat. And if you have a lot of them, you can see here how you can also search your images, making it a lot easier for you to find them. Now, as you hover over these, you will see that I'm going to have an ellipsis to give me more choices. I can add tags, which will help me with my searching. You'll also see here I can add it to a new folder. Now, currently, I don't have any folders, but I can now create one just by simply clicking on that little chevron and then saying Create New. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to click on Create New, and I'm just going to type out Safety Images. Move to New Folder, and I'll go ahead and add in one more that I currently have uploaded already. I click on my ellipsis, move to a folder, and now you're going to see, there it is, move to my Safety Images folder, and then move to Folder. Now, it's also worth discussing that you can upload files from a variety of different sources. So notice I have my Upload Files button. If I click on my little ellipsis, you can upload them from Dropbox, even from Google Photos and Google Drive. I'm going to go ahead and click away. And then some other things you may want to do if you are feeling a little bit artistic, you can also draw. You can click on Projects, and you're going to see here's all the projects that I've been working on. Earlier, I saw those where? I saw them on my home page. I can also access them from my side navigation as well. Now, one really exciting feature that's available now within Canva is the ability to use AI if you wanted to generate your own image. And you can do that by coming over here to Magic Media. So very simply, all you got to do is describe what you want, and you're going to see that it's going to create it for you. So rather than me having to actually get an image or take my own pictures, I can now have Canva do that for me. So what I'm going to do is type out construction site with men wearing hard hats, and then hit enter. And then we'll wait for the AI to do its magic. And we'll see, just like that, it has now generated these original images. These did not exist before. These are not real photographs. These are actual artificial intelligence generated photographs. So I really like that one, and now very easily I can use that. And then if I click on my little ellipsis there, you can even see some other options there to generate more like this, or even generate a video. So you can see that Canva is very easy to navigate, but also gives you a ton of options. Now we're going to get deeper into a number of these, including our elements and our text. So stay tuned for the next lesson.